Several males, particularly those who are new to the NoFap community, the majority of these men enjoy slamming the NoFap timeline's usage of ridiculous terms like God mode, alpha mode, and several more. You may have even seen the popular NoFap memes that show how a lengthy stretch of NoFap may transform you into a superhero. However, the harsh fact is as follows. If you have not personally experienced these advantages, none of these benefits or phrases have any meaning. Here are some suggestions if you tend to be critical of and downplay the advantages of NoFap. Stop watching this video right away and commit to NoFap for at least a year. After that, return to this video and compare your advantages to the NoFap timeframe I'm about to demonstrate. Unfortunately, a lot of guys view this kind of stuff, but I can state with certainty that fewer than 50% of the men have actually benefited from NoFap. Why? Simple. Because maintaining your seed is not the only goal. Yeah, absolutely correct. Simply keeping your seed is insufficient to get the rewards of NoFap. If you wish to excel in NoFap in all respects, you need to create new, time-consuming, healthier behaviors. Concentrate on what you must do rather than what you ought not to. Our soccer coach used to tell us that, in my memory, don't tell yourself don't miss, as you stand to take a penalty, since the word miss will keep running through your head. Instead, mentally say score. The key is to concentrate on the new behaviors no matter what you wish to do, especially while trying to break a negative habit. And since they are continuously thinking, don't relapse, many guys fail for this reason. Relapse occurs. Instead, you ought to say, okay, let's meditate, or okay, let's hit the gym. Make a list of the daily activities that will fill your time and lead you toward personal development. The secret of NoFap is that, the elusive recipe. One of the finest things you can do to control your cravings is to meditate, in particular. Because of this, the majority of our other content focuses heavily on meditation, allowing you to develop your mind and reprogram your subconscious. I strongly advise you to plug up your earbuds and listen to one of those meditation videos to stay strong throughout the day, especially before going to sleep or while you are on your way to work or school. Only if you have a full schedule will you get the rewards of NoFap. If this is your first time doing NoFap, your first week will probably be the most difficult in terms of desires. Your testosterone begins to increase at this point, and you may start experimenting with how you might transform your energy. It's crucial that you really learn to regulate this extra energy in your body, especially during this first week. For instance, if your cravings increase, you just need to shift the energy balance to the other side. If it is nighttime, you can do this by sleeping, painting, concentrating on a side project, breathing, practicing meditation, or just going to the gym. Your ability to handle NoFap after this first week will depend on the kind of transformation habits you form throughout that time. However, if you have already used NoFap, you shouldn't have any issues during the first week. This first week should be a breeze off for the majority of addicts who just become fatigued and drained from performing PMO all the time. Especially those who are eager to begin using NoFap and profit from its advantages. You'll be extremely driven and possess the necessary determination to breeze through the first week. Overall, depending on a variety of circumstances, the first week will either be the easiest or the worst for you. But regardless of the situation, sexual transformation is the key. It'll determine how your NoFap quest plays out. If you combine NoFap with other self-development practices, you will begin to feel a greater male presence by the 7th day. More females, strangers, and peers will appreciate you as a result. You'll also experience a sharp rise in confidence and your sense of well-being. Then again, you must keep in mind that you must also earn these advantages. For instance, if you are an introvert by nature, you won't become into Tyrone by the 7th day. Go out there and perfect the skills of being confident if you want confidence. When it comes to enjoying all the advantages of NoFap, these all play a significant part. It is up to you to learn pickup, how to talk to females, and the dynamics between men and women. For instance, if you are not good with ladies, NoFap will give you the first push to walk up and chat to girls, though. The sweet spot lies between day and day 30. Only 40% of the males are able to continue traveling. By the second week, the majority give up. However, I can assure you that you will want to be part of this proportion. The rewards you receive much outweigh the delay and the effort. It's really profitable. You will often start to see even larger energy reserves after a month, i.e., you now possess greater clarity, attention, and creativity. Because they can sense how wonderful you feel about yourself, it's simpler than ever to draw excellent individuals into your life who respond favorably to you. And if there's one thing you know about the relationships between men and women, it's that opposites attract. What occurs now that you have a more robust manly frame? Women may start to react to you in ways you haven't seen before as they become more aware of your presence. Simply, you earn the respect of everyone in your vicinity. Why? As a result of your growing regard for yourself. Now, if you've ever been in the NoFap group, you've probably heard of perks that seem utterly weird and ridiculous, like seeing a regrowth of hair or glowing, new skin. All of these begin to work around the 90-day mark or later. Your body will function better since it is accustomed to having semen reabsorbed into the blood. Fewer than 7 to 10% of guys reach this point. You've reached the period of time that has been shown by science to be necessary to form new habits and break old ones after you've reached the 66-day mark. You've probably mastered sexual transmutation by now, and you know how to introduce and experiment with new behaviors to do away with the necessity for PMO. Even if you occasionally have impulses, they are incomparably simpler to control. You practically see your previous self as a stranger. Why? Because you're more self-controlled than ever. You already know that self-control is a muscle if you viewed any of our prior meditation films on the topic. It becomes stronger the more you train it. Your dopamine system and muscles for delaying gratification are now entirely renewed. Men only fall short at this phase because they did not completely transform their identity levels. It's overplaying their hand for most males. You can begin to fantasize about how enjoyable watching pornography was while you were still engaging in the addiction. Now is the moment to smack yourself in the face and resume your sexual transformation practice, which you had established for yourself. If you're one of the kings who maintains your streak, you'll experience advantages like new artistic skill and company success, and won't view women as the type of things you need to get your hands on that pornography frequently presents to you. Furthermore, it will be simple to get rid of social anxiety fully, yet once again. You need to calm yourself down every day if you want to feel comfortable among people and not be so uncontrollable due to all that excess energy in your body. How? Simply reflect, pray, and seek God's will. But keep in mind that if you are not providing your body with the daily dopamine hit, it might occasionally be beneficial to provide it with alternative sorts of dopamine, such as by watching a football game or eating a snack. Don't overplay your hand, though, I repeat. Don't use this as justification to start consuming diets heavy in sugar, because they could also make you have more desires. Finally, the stage known as God mode is reached by the 9th month. Men arrive here in less than 1% of cases. The compound effect really starts to work once you reach this point and your entire life opens up. This holds true for everything in life, not only NoFap. Life rewards you when you maintain your resolve and persist with the transformed version of yourself. What propels you to the next level of the guy you desire is mastering NoFap and getting this far, and applying it to every aspect of your life, to your health, to your heart, to your business, to your relationships, to your spirituality, and to everything. Your nervous system and the brain's dopamine reward pathways return to normal throughout this period. Never ever forget the fundamentals. Maintain your new behaviors, because the length of your NoFap trip might be determined by one incorrect idea or one incorrect slip. Make NoFap your way of life rather than seeing it as a task. You could be saying to yourself right now, okay, I'll try to make it to 90 days and reap the rewards. Your objective should be to go a whole year without experiencing those unusual cravings. It's time for you to take control of your lives, brothers. If you were able to learn something from this video, don't forget to spread the love. If you would like to subscribe, kindly hit the button. See you in the following video, Victors.